Respectfully, this is not accurate and it's not true. SQL will not become worthless because of AI, and to understand this, you have to understand what a model is and how a model works. First, a model is not the absolute truth. Some of the most common models that exist are weather prediction models. If you paid attention to any weather forecast, you know that sometimes it's right and sometimes it's wrong. When a model is built, it is predicting a result, and the keyword here is predict. There's a really big difference between calculating something like your calculator and predicting a result. If you go to your calculator and you put in 2 plus 2, it's always going to give you an answer of 4. It's never going to be any different. That's because it's based on some very firm mathematical rules that can't change. Also, even though the calculation is never going to change and the answer is always going to be 4, you as the human being also know that the calculation is 4 because you know basic math. That's an important call out related to this comment about the SQL interview question, because even though we know that the calculator is not going to get it wrong, we still mentally double check this result just in case we, the human, made a mistake inputting data. But when it comes to writing SQL in the workplace, do you want a prediction or do you want an absolutely accurate answer? We could use your paycheck as an example. The model might see every paycheck that you've ever received, and the question is, do you want the model to predict your next paycheck, or would you like somebody to actually calculate what you deserve to be paid? We have the ability to actually calculate this, but the model might get it wrong. Maybe the model is going to predict or guess your next paycheck based on what you were paid last month. Or maybe last month there was a payroll error and you actually got paid less than you were supposed to. Do you want some sort of model to just predict what you're going to get paid, or do you want to actually get paid the right amount? The bottom line here is all models are wrong, some models are useful, and if you need precise and absolutely accurate answers, you better have one heck of a model. And you have to know a lot of other things, such as how frequently is the model wrong, when it's wrong, how much is it wrong by, and what are the valid use cases where you can use the model and where can't you use the model. So while AI can assist in writing SQL, you still need a human to be able to QA that, and in order to QA, you have to understand SQL.